Do you feel your body betraying you, energy draining through your fingers, and your consciousness constantly enveloped in a viscous, suffocating fog, turning your everyday into an exhausting struggle for survival? Your gut isn't just a malfunctioning mechanism, it's a decaying swamp inside you, teeming with toxins, a real ticking time bomb that's already ticking, destroying your life from within. You're not just suffering from little problems with digestion, but true hell. Every meal is torture that saps your last strength, steals mental clarity, and dooms you to chronic, debilitating fatigue that no amount of coffee or stimulants can conquer. You can pretend everything's fine, that it's normal or age, but the truth is sharp and merciless. You're slowly, agonizingly rotting from the inside, poisoned by modern food, and your body is already under relentless attack. They lied to you, saying your symptoms were normal or age. They poisoned you, depriving your body of the only thing that can stop this decay, this slow, horrifying decline. But you have a chance to escape this trap. Right now, you'll discover what's devouring you alive and how to stop this nightmare before it completely consumes your life and turns it into ruins. This video is your ticket to salvation from the inevitable, agonizing health collapse already at your doorstep. Let me reveal one very uncomfortable, shocking truth that most healthcare systems prefer to ignore, and food manufacturers conceal, turning you into a helpless victim. Your body right now at this very moment is suffering from a hidden but extremely dangerous deficiency, akin to an invisible but merciless thief, daily and methodically destroying you from within, imperceptibly robbing you of your vital energy, mental clarity, emotional calm, and even the very joy of life. And this thief acts so cunningly and quietly that you don't even realize it until it brings you to a critical point from which it will be very difficult to escape. The vast majority of us live, consuming food daily, yet completely unaware of one simple but absolutely fundamental truth that could radically change our understanding of health and well-being, turning our lives upside down and opening new horizons of possibilities we never even suspected. Your gut isn't just a mechanical digestive tract through which food passively passes and is processed to extract basic nutrients necessary for survival. No, it is truly an entire cosmos, a boundless and mysterious microcosm, an incredibly complex, dynamic, and constantly changing ecosystem inhabited by trillions of microorganisms, rightfully called your second brain, governing many biological as well as deep psychological and emotional processes, the most powerful center of your immune system, tirelessly protecting you from all external and internal threats, a real factory of your mood, daily producing happiness and well-being hormones like serotonin and dopamine, and a continuous, bubbling, vitally important source of energy that tirelessly, around the clock, every second influences absolutely everything, from the condition of your skin and hair, their radiance and overall health, to the depth of your restorative sleep, the ability to concentrate, make informed decisions, react quickly, and the overall clarity of your thinking. Unfortunately, for the vast majority of people, this vitally important engine, this internal universe, this complex microbiome, which should be as diverse and thriving as possible to keep you in optimal health and well-being, is far from operating at full capacity and often functions in a state of chronic stress, deep imbalance, and catastrophic deficiency, like an abandoned garden desperately lacking water and light for growth, flowering, and fruiting. And this happens because we simply don't give it the most necessary, basic, and absolutely indispensable fuel. That very fiber that modern, processed food, devoid of natural fibers, has almost completely excluded from our diet, making us starving in a world of abundance and suffering from invisible depletion. You're far from alone in this pervasive global misconception, spreading across the planet like an invisible epidemic, affecting every second person. Shockingly, only a dismal 5% of adults in developed countries meet the recommended daily fiber intake. This clearly points to a massive systemic issue that, unfortunately, remains unnoticed by the vast majority, leading to the silent, agonizing suffering of millions who don't even realize the true cause of their ailments, blaming stress, age, or poor genetics instead of seeking the real roots of the problem. What happens if you continue to ignore this critically important deficiency? turning a blind eye to the alarming, intensifying signals your body constantly sends, trying to reach you before a complete collapse. This means literally hundreds of millions worldwide are missing out on this fundamental, basic opportunity for a radical, transformative improvement in their health. Their bodies are quietly but steadily suffering from this widespread deficiency, manifesting not only in common and agonizing digestive issues like chronic constipation, constant, painful bloating, excessive gas, and irritable bowel syndrome, which turn every meal into torture and cause constant, exhausting discomfort, social awkwardness, and shame, destroying your quality of life. But also in chronic fatigue, persistent weakness that prevents you from performing even simple tasks and enjoying life. Frequent colds and viral diseases as your immunity is catastrophically weakened and cannot protect the body. Inexplicable mood swings, general lethargy, rapid weight gain that cannot be shed even with grueling diets, constant hunger that cannot be satisfied even after a hearty meal, and even contributing to the development of more serious chronic conditions and degenerative processes such as inflammatory bowel diseases and cardiovascular catastrophes. All of this catastrophically accelerates the aging process, shortening your active, healthy, and fulfilling life, turning it into a slow decline. Without enough fiber, the trillions of microorganisms living inside you literally starve and begin to die off. Their populations shrink and their diversity rapidly decreases, leading to the dominance of less beneficial and sometimes outright pathogenic bacterial species, creating chaos and imbalance in your internal world, destroying your microflora, your internal ecosystem. These tiny creatures, who should be your strongest, most loyal, and tireless allies in the fight for health, actively providing protection against pathogens, helping to absorb nutrients, producing vital vitamins, such as vitamin K and some B grouper, vitamins which are necessary for metabolism and normal nervous system function, and thousands of other essential compounds that your body cannot produce on its own, thereby replenishing critical deficiencies, simply cannot function fully, leading to a serious and dangerous microflora imbalance known as dysbiosis. This imbalance, in turn, causes your gut to lose its ability to produce amazing and vital compounds like short-chain fatty acids, butyrate, acetate, and propionate, which are literally gold for your health, signaling molecules influencing gene expression, cellular processes, and metabolic reactions throughout the body. Without these short-chain fatty acids, the intestinal barrier weakens, its cells are deprived of nourishment and protection, becoming leaky or permeable, allowing harmful toxins, undigested food particles, bacterial products, and pathogens to pass directly from the gut into the bloodstream, causing systemic chronic inflammation throughout the body that imperceptibly destroys your organs and systems, leading to their dysfunction. These chronic inflammations are the root cause and trigger for the development of many serious and life-threatening chronic health problems, including cardiovascular diseases such as high cholesterol, hypertension, atherosclerosis, strokes, and heart attacks, metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer, especially colorectal cancer, where butyrate plays a key role in regulating cell growth and can induce apoptosis, programmed cell death, of cancer cells, preventing their uncontrolled division and spread throughout the body. Weakened immunity, constant fatigue, reduced cognitive functions like memory, concentration, and learning ability, worsening mood, the development of anxiety states and clinical depression, as well as premature aging at the cellular level, manifesting in wrinkles, lack of sparkle in the eyes, and general wilting. Loss of vitality, all are direct, inevitable consequences of your body's inability to get the necessary fuel in the form of fiber, which is the basis of health, the foundation of your well-being, and the key to the longevity you truly deserve but are losing with each passing day. But there's a solution that will change everything, turning your life for the better, giving you the power, clarity, and lightness you've long dreamed of, and finally allowing you to feel truly alive, full of strength and energy, capable of great achievements. It's time to act so your body doesn't just exist, barely coping with the stresses of modern life, constantly in chronic stress and wear, but truly thrives, unleashing its full, limitless potential every day, giving you inexhaustible energy, genuine joy, crystal clear thought, incredible lightness of being, and amazing resilience that will allow you to overcome any challenges and feel absolutely healthy, young, and full of vigor, regardless of age and external circumstances. For this to happen, it's essential to include a sufficient and, most importantly, diverse amount of fiber in your diet, as it's the foundation of your well-being, without which it's impossible to build a strong edifice of health and longevity. Health experts and leading nutritionists, based on extensive scientific research and evidence-based medicine, strongly recommend that women get a minimum of 25 grams of fiber per day and men 38 grams. It's important to understand that these aren't just abstract numbers from a textbook. They are scientifically proven minimums, your personal roadmap and ticket to longevity, inexhaustible vitality, resistance to diseases, and effective prevention of many chronic diseases of modern civilization that attack us from all sides due to improper lifestyle, deficiency of key nutrients, and excessive consumption of empty processed foods completely devoid of vital fibers. Strive for these figures and you'll start to feel the difference quite quickly, experiencing a noticeable surge of energy, amazing improvement in digestion, lightness throughout your body, a rush of optimism, and general zest for life that you may not have felt for a long time, not even realizing how good you can feel when your body's working at full capacity, like a finely tuned, perfectly adjusted mechanism. You don't need to try to radically change your life in one day, implementing everything at once. That can be too difficult, cause unwanted discomfort, and, as a result, lead to disappointment and a quick return to old, ineffective habits, which will only demotivate and worsen the situation, driving you into an even deeper deadlock. Start small, but take this first conscious and purposeful step today, right now without delay, gradually but confidently integrating fiber sources into your daily diet, turning it into a pleasant and healthy habit that will become an integral part of your lifestyle and give you years of healthy life, full of energy and activity. Here are a few simple but very effective ideas on how to easily increase fiber intake without overloading your schedule, spending a lot of money, or sacrificing taste. Start by adding a handful of fresh or frozen berries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, 1 or 2 tablespoons of chia or flax seeds, and some oats or wheat bran to your morning oatmeal, yogurt, cottage cheese, or favorite smoothie, thereby significantly increasing the nutritional value and satiety of your breakfast, which will help avoid unnecessary snacks before lunch and stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing energy slumps and sugar roller coasters. Replace refined white bread, buns, muffins, and regular pasta with whole grain alternatives, such as whole wheat bread, whole wheat pasta, or whole grain tortillas, always carefully reading labels and choosing products with high fiber content, for example, at least 3 grams per serving. This is your secret tool for healthy eating. Choose brown rice, quinoa, bulgur, barley, buckwheat, or other ancient grains like farro or spelt as side dishes instead of white rice. This simple but powerful change will bring immense benefits and add new flavors and textures to your diet, making it more interesting and beneficial. Increase your vegetable intake by adding them not only to main dishes, e.g. more vegetables in omelets, soups, stir-fries, casseroles, stews, sauces, but also as light, crunchy, and healthy snacks. Crispy carrot sticks, cucumbers, bell pepper, slices or celery stalks with hummus made from chickpeas, or nut butter. This is an excellent alternative to harmful, empty snacks that offer no benefit other than temporary pleasure and only exacerbate the problem. And of course, don't forget about powerful but often underestimated sources of fiber and plant protein such as legumes, lentils, red, green, black, beans, black, red, white, pinto, chickpeas, peas, edamame, which can be easily added to soups, stews, chili, salads, and also used to make delicious vegetarian patties, burgers, or spreads, giving dishes new texture, flavor, and, most importantly, incredible nourishment and satiety that will help you feel full and satisfied. Also include a variety of nuts, almonds, walnuts, cashews, pistachios, hazelnuts, and seeds, pumpkin, sunflower, sesame, hemp, chia, in your diet as nutritious and satisfying snacks. but always remember moderation due to their high-calorie content, as even healthy food requires moderation and portion control. It's important to remember to increase fiber intake very gradually, step by step over several weeks or even months, to give your digestive tract enough time to adapt to new volumes and types of fiber and avoid possible discomfort, such as temporary bloating, increased gas, or changes in stool. Be sure to drink enough clean, still water throughout the day when increasing fiber intake, as water literally acts as its conductor, helping fiber perform its functions, facilitating its passage through the intestines, and preventing constipation, turning it into a soft but effective brush that gently and delicately cleanses your body. Listen to your body. It will wisely guide you to the optimal pace and suitable products, because every organism is unique and reacts differently, and what works for one may not work for another, so an individual approach is important. Every gram of fiber added is a conscious and incredibly far-sighted investment in your future health, its strength, resilience, and long-term well-being. It's your best insurance against diseases and premature aging. Studies show truly amazing results that change the perception of aging. For example, just increasing fiber intake by 1 gram for every 1,000 calories consumed can contribute to lowering your biological age by a whole 6 months. This means you can literally turn back time for your body at the cellular level, slowing down the aging process, protecting your telomeres, reducing DNA damage, and maintaining youth and vitality from within, living a longer, healthier, more active, and fulfilling life, full of energy and new possibilities you couldn't even dream of. Looking at your current state, stop waiting for the ideal moment or a miracle that will instantly solve all your health problems, because that miracle is already within you, in your own body, and it's waiting for your attention, your care, your conscious actions to fully unleash its power and give you the life you truly deserve. Start acting right now. Take this important but easy and pleasant step towards your best well-being and a new, refreshed version of yourself, capable of much more than you think and worthy of all blessings and health. Your body is waiting for this vital nourishment to unleash its full, incredible potential, so you feel more energetic, clearer, happier, and more joyful every day, enjoying every moment of this amazing transformation that will begin to unfold right now. Make this conscious choice in favor of long-term energy, robust health, incredible clarity of mind, deep inner harmony, and boundless joy every day. Start adding more fiber to your daily life, enjoying the variety, taste, and incredible lightness of plant-based foods, and you'll very soon see and feel how your body thanks you and begins to flourish, transforming before your eyes, opening up new horizons of health and well-being you couldn't even imagine. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos and stay updated. See you next time.